everyone, welcome to episode 66 of the ThinkTank podcast. I am Jam.
Jess, hello everybody.
How are we doing this week?
I'm freaking tired, man. I worked
I feel you, my girl.
7 days in a row, and I'm about to work more in a row. So, work tomorrow. I work Tuesday, Wednesday.
I think I need to go in there and throw hands for
Saturday.
you.
Yeah, well, I said last week.
How much longer do you have?
I have, well, yeah, schedule got changed.
How much longer do you have?
Yeah, official end date is June 3rd, so it's coming up in a month.
So right before your birthday, technically.
Right before my birthday. Yes, my birthday is coming up. I'm going to be turning the big 3-0. So...
And you're going to come back, so I'm just like, it's like a really good one.
I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm really into it. But yeah, it's been
a time.
It's been a time, and we're just pushing through until this show is finally over. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I'm proud of you though. I've been working so hard.
Yeah, this week. Well, it's because they've been working nights, so it's tricky because getting up at like 5 a.m. every day, and then actually today I got up at 3, so that was fun. Yeah, good times. If you are noticing, we are wearing the same outfits that we wore on Monday. If you caught our reaction to that's because we filmed them at the same time. So efficiency. We're doing efficiency here, guys.
We're not dirty people.
No. It's just the efficiency of making.
I mean, you'll see the energy level is probably on the same too, because we are recording this back to back.
Yes, we are.
It is okay. We're both tired.
Yes.
Just more than me, but we're doing it.
We're doing it.
Right?
We're doing it to him. Yeah, exactly. But so we should start off with our that reaction. I will link it.
Especially since it's so fresh in our mind.
It's so fresh in my mind,
It's been not even 5 minutes.
It's not even 5 minutes ago. Yeah, the song is great. I think that, the collaboration between the two of them is really excellent. Yoongi fits so well into Psy's style, and I think that's vice versa. I think Psy
even without seeing the comments because it's not posted yet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I'm not going to apologize for appreciating the Yoongi, but
it's true. He's got ass, and I can recognize that ass anywhere.
Yeah, of course.
But we had a really good time reacting to it. It's so much fun.
As we said, in the reaction video, it's we for the past couple of days, we've been kind of liking and swiping on Twitter and TikTok because we were trying to avoid as many spoilers as we could.
Yeah.
Now Dolby is free.
True. And I'll be blasting that on my playlist,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so good. I love the high energy of it. I think,
and I finally be able to share it to my friend.
There you go.
As her song of the day.
Yeah. I mean, I've been sharing it on Instagram and
it's so hard,
it's
sharing
so hard.
Something that you absolutely want to listen to and watch, and you're just here you go. I have yet to see it.
I have yet to see it. But I think it's so good. If you haven't listened to it,
it's 100% going to be one of the songs of this summer.
Totally.
1,000%.
Yeah. I mean, it's the perfect song for summer. Like I said in the reaction video, I think it's also perfect for clubbing and an EDM night. I think it's really
got the vibes for it.
It's got the vibes.
1,000%.
It makes me happy, and even the impact of the lyrics and just the musical style of it is just, it's so good. And I think the message of just haters gonna hate, F them,
And I mean, you said it in the reaction video, Psy will always and forever be iconic. No one can be Psy.
No.
Only Psy can be Psy.
Yeah. It's true. There is nobody who could imitate or be him. He is just unbelievable, really. Like, and
It's
also,
really hard not to admire
oh yeah,
him as a person and him as an artist.
totally. And especially like this album, you know, is his like comeback to music, and
Ninth album.
ninth album is, that's wild, you know, like
That's insane.
a lot of that doesn't happen in K-pop a lot of the time, right? Like they have that like 8-year curse of not getting past like, you know, the 7th year of being like a group or a solo or whatever. And I think, you know, like Psy, like a lot of, you know, like BTS, like
you're
TXT,
gonna celebrate the artists that are able to go through that curse and
and just kill it every single time. Like every single single that comes out from Psy, I'm just like, yeah, like it's just so good.
It's
you
so
know?
good.
And this like 9th album, to have this many like artists all on the same album come together, and it's like a collaboration, but it's also like a celebration of like Psy and his artistry, is just, it's whatever, man.
Did you see the episode of Jessie Shook review?
I did see some of it, and it's so funny. It's good.
I've been waiting, like I've seen clips, but I've been waiting to watch the video before, because he is there technically to promote that.
Right.
And just like Jessie trying to because Psy is Jessie's boss.
Yeah.
Like technically.
Technically,
and
yes.
So just like her trying to be like respectful and then be like, no, fuck that.
I mean, you know, it's Jessie, right?
She was still respectful, but she was like, I cannot be not Jessie, you know?
It's true. But I think, you know, there's like that mutual respect between the two of them. And I think, you know, Yoongi and Psy have the same mutual respect with each other of like, we're in the same industry, we understand things, and like, let's just have a good time.
And also, Psy is, since he's so different than what like normal K-pop is, I mean, he's kind of known to recruit artists, idols that have that. I mean, Yuna is an example. That went into controversy. Let's be real. Yuna's reason why she was like kicked out of her group is bullshit. I'm not gonna go into it. But Psy like has that talent of finding those people, seeing their potential, and nurturing it.
Totally.
And I admire that.
Oh, me too.
Especially in an industry where they like K-pop, where it's like so strict and so rigid.
Yeah, you know, and it's hard to like come back from some things, you know, like once it's done, or if, you know, you're blackmailed from the industry. You know, it's very similar to like everything is traveled by word of mouth, and so those are kind of things that you have to like work through. But to have somebody who's just like so kind and so nurturing,
just on your side.
It's rare thing, and like I love that. I love Psy. He's great.
Like, since I mentioned Yuna, like I'm so happy that they're finally engaged. I'm just gonna say her and Dawn are finally engaged, and I'm so happy for them.
So cute.
So cute.
So cute. Yeah. But his whole album, like his whole new album, is great. I would.
And I mean, Jessie's on the album, and I'm just
Jessie's on the album. Tableau's on the album.
Oh.
So good.
So good.
I know. If you haven't listened to his whole album, just go and listen to it, because it's It's freaking great.
It's Psy is iconic, and like, it's amazing.
Hit it out of the park every time. And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
This is like an album like everybody's been anticipating and waiting for, and I think he delivered.
Yeah.
Totally.
But yeah, we've seen like the that challenge on TikTok. Those I've kind of watched like a couple seconds and then swipe. They're
great. I love watching.
People are like so talented.
I know. It's kind of it's wild. It's wild.
Just like, can you give me some, like,
sprinkle a little bit for everybody else.
A little bit, please.
They're fun. I honestly like just like even engaging with his TikToks just like to boost the song, to make it, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, his TikToks are so funny.
They're so funny. I love them. They're so hilarious. They're great.
Speaking of TikTok in general, did you see that Jessie did the Zoom challenge with the ITZY?
I did. I saw that today, and it's so
like,
good.
knowing how much like they love each other, it's so freaking cute.
It's so cute. That
like,
whole video is just so cute. I love it. It's
like
great.
when I want like some like comfort boost or something, I'll watch the ITZY short review.
Oh yeah.
They just love each other so much, and it's so freaking cute.
It's really
like
cute.
I just can't.
I know.
I love Jessie too.
Yeah.
I'm just like she's so badass.
Yeah. Badass and like so real, and like she's just completely herself, and I think
she's herself and honest.
Yeah.
And that's what makes her so awesome.
Totally.
And I mean, her music is great.
Oh yeah.
Like you hear Jessie's song, you're like, this is Jessie, like 1,000%.
Yeah. She's definitely got her own like style and flavor that she puts into her music.
I mean,
and
most
totally
artists from P Nation are like extremely different from like other artists.
Oh, totally.
Like Psy is that way, Jessie is that way, Yuna is that way.
Oh yeah.
So
facts.
I just had to mention it because it was so freaking cute. I love them.
I saw it today and it was really cute. I liked it.
Okay. So before we go into BTS news.
Yes.
TXT news.
Gosh. This comeback is going to be wild. Actually, okay, hang on. I want to take a look at the track list because one of them really stood out to me.
Did you listen to the track list preview?
No. And I'm not going to.
Jess, I'm gonna cry.
No.
It's so good.
Okay. Good Boy Gone Bad is a very interesting title track name.
It's so good. The preview for that one is amazing.
I'm interested. Trust Fund Baby. Boys. We gotta chat because like first of all, what does that mean? Second of all,
yeah, I got up to violence this morning.
Of course it's produced by Slow Rabbit too, so you know it's gonna be fire. Lonely Boy is also interesting.
I'm trying not to spoil you, you know.
I know. Thursday's Child has gone too far. You know, I honestly, TXT is just one of those K-pop groups with like the longest titles possible for like any group, and I'm always interested to see their long ass titles.
I mean they've said it in the show review with Jessie, but like Bang PD Neem is just like gotta go with the longest titles, you know.
What's also interesting about this last track is to have Bumgyu be producing on it. Like extremely interesting. Actually, I think also Tae is also on there as well as a producer, which I find fascinating. I'm like interested to see what that track is gonna sound like, with their like sort of producer vibe on
from the preview. I can tell you that each track have a different vibe from the other.
Interesting.
But they all work so well.
Oh, I believe that. I find like
I mean, just think about like Minnesota 1, Blue Hour.
Yeah. All of
every
those
track was super different.
They were so unique, but also they fit together like so well. I think honestly that's like what Big Hit does really well with their albums, like not just TXT but BTS and Hyphen and 17 as well. Like all of their albums, each track is just so unique, but also they fit so well as an album altogether.
It's just like extremely well thought out that you will understand the story that they're trying to portray through the album.
Yeah, like, you know, there are quite a few albums that I don't necessarily like every track on the album, but with Big Hit artists, I find that I like every single one for different reasons.
Yeah.
And they all have a cohesion to them that's so nice. Which is why, like, making playlists for me is, like, so easy. Because the cohesion just makes it so much easier for me to find different songs to, like, fit
But also, like, Hive artist albums. Like, those are the few that you could go, like on the album,
Yeah.
and listen to it like in the order it was meant to. Like you
Yes.
don't like
You don't need to.
no, exactly, and
Yeah.
you will have a different experience than if you put it on shuffle.
Totally.
Like
Totally.
1,000%.
And what's also interesting about this album is there's only 5 tracks, which I find
Isn't that the same with the first
interesting.
one, or like similar?
I think it was similar. Yeah, it's interesting to me to have only like 5 tracks on an album.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that it's called a minisode.
True.
Yeah, the minisode one also had 5 tracks. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Ghosting, Blue Hour, We Lost the Summer, Wishless, and Way Home.
Right. It's just it's fascinating to me.
I guess it's a TXT thing now.
I guess so.
Because they're coming out with a second one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, as per usual, like the way that things have been rolling out is very like big hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they always
It's very hype and big hit.
It's very hype and big hit now. It's got a vibe to it. I'm here for it, but also like I need more. I'm tired.
1,000%.
I always need more.
It was kind of funny because in one of the discords I'm part of, one of the members in there and I are so like very into TXT, and so we kind of appropriated the K-pop channel to ourselves.
Ah, yeah, that's
and
fair.
So there's so much TXT stuff in there. And this morning I added them and I was like, "Have you seen this?" And they were like, "No." So Watch you woke up to violence, and I was like, "Yes."
Every day. Honestly, like the fits that they've been coming out with this album are just like they're so good.
I'll keep saying it. They're entering their dark and wild era.
It's got a vibe to it, and I kind of felt it when
it's very TXT.
Yeah, but I felt it when they were doing a love song. You know, it had like that rocker, like edgy vibe to it, and I think
1,000%.
like I haven't, like I said, I haven't listened to any of the like previews because I just want to have like a
I got tempted and now I'm here. But I only listened to the tracklist preview, like the rest, like the I haven't.
No,
because I know that if I do, I'm actually going to pass out.
I just want to like hear it all together.
Yeah,
it's always my debate.
You're gonna have a blast.
I'm excited.
And I'm gonna have a blast too, because you know how I am.
I do know how you are. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see like what they are gonna come up with this new album and what their like sounds are gonna be and how it's all gonna fit together with like. I'm interested actually, like, because this is like part 2 of a part 1 that we had. So I really want to compare the two together. Like
people have already been like spotting things from the like the teasers, from like the Blue Hour music video and stuff like that, and obviously from like Loser Lover, and all of that. I mean, Loser Lover makes a lot of sense, but like being able to spot like little things from Blue Hour like boggles my mind. But also I am not surprised because it is hype.
It is hype. They love their storylines. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen next.
It's gonna happen like so soon.
I know. Let's not talk about it. I know.
You can look forward to another NB reaction.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be fun.
But in BTS news, we've been getting the Muster Sowoozoo preview cuts.
Oh, I'm so excited! I cannot wait for that DVD to come. Well, I got the Blu-ray version, but I can't wait for it to come into my hands.
I can't wait to see people being excited about it.
I'm looking really forward to it. Like honestly,
it was such a good muster.
It was such a good muster. Like just from like start to finish, it was just so good, and I'm glad that we got to like hear the B album in its like full thing from like start to finish.
And I mean, we got Chicken Noodle Soup and Deshita OT7 versions. Like this is iconic.
Iconic. I
mean, we got the Deshita meme out of it.
We did. We got so many memes out of that show. I'm like so looking forward to revisiting that because we just had like it was such a good time. And the fits were on point and they were acting nasty and I cannot wait to see it again. I have like so many like exciting like DVDs to watch. I have to like decide like every day. I'm like, should I go and like watch the concert?
Should I sit down and just watch a concert?
The answer to that is always yes, but
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But on that same note, we got the Chicken Noodle Soup performance dropped on YouTube on the Bangtan TV.
Yes, yeah. I know like people were like, why don't we get Chicken Noodle Soup like in the DVD itself? But like it's an issue with copyright, right?
Yeah.
So like they paid the copyright to watch it live, which is one thing. That's like a payment that they can make for that one show. For just that one thing. But a DVD is a different layer of copyright because then you have to pay for it to be on a DVD and how many copies
that's
are sold.
A lot more long term.
It's a long-term process and it takes a lot more money and a lot more time to sort out the copyright for that. Whereas, you know, like all of their stuff and including Deshita, that's all Big Hit's intellectual property, and so it's easy for them to make stuff out of it because they already own it. But Chicken Noodle Soup they don't own as a sole copyright owner, so they have to play by those rules. And posting it on YouTube is also a little bit different as well because the copyright there, you only need to get like the one version of the copyright to post it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
No, I'm not either. I mean, got it.
It's still public.
It's still public. Like we can see it. So yeah, I know people were upset about that, but it's not Hybe's fault really for not including it on the DVD. It's just like this is like the cost of business, basically.
Yeah, you just pause it, watch it on YouTube, and then go back.
Exactly.
That's not that hard.
I don't know. That's my thought too, to be honest. Like, yeah, intellectual property and copyright is like it's a very sensitive topic, especially because companies are so big and it has to do with money. It always has to do with money. Sadly, and in this case, like
that's how it works.
That's how it works, right? Like, you know, we talk about the artistry behind everything, but behind that is a business. And unfortunately, a lot of the time that wins out over you know,
and artistry. Almost like 100% of the case.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen what happened, what almost happened with the Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, remix. Exactly. That's like a perfect example of copywriting, right? So like her case is definitely, you know, just go and like search it up and you can see like what the issues were in that.
Like the details are,
yeah, the details on it. And there was a bunch
of like talked about it.
We've talked about it too as well. Like we went over the case and stuff. So yeah, I know people are mad, but it's like it's kind of out of Big Hit's hands because it's not up to them whether they get to put it on.
At least in my opinion, but I think you agree with me. It's really not that big of a deal because at the end of the day, we still got the performance.
We still got the performance, and it's on YouTube. Like I don't know. It's not a big deal to me. I don't need it on a DVD. Like as long as I get to watch it, who cares?
And
that's my opinion.
Last BTS news, BTS becomes the first group in Spotify history to have 90 songs surpass 100 million streams each.
That's wow. Woo! I mean, it's not unsurprising. No. I think we're getting better at our streaming, which is going to be really good for the next album that's coming out. And I think that we're like extremely hungry for music, especially because like, you know, Jimin's OST that just came out like broke a lot of records.
Like all of them.
Psy's music video and song that too, like we're so hungry for music that it's like it's starting to become like an immediate like we're just gonna make 1 billion streams in a day.
Yeah, that's kind of like a fight or flight response kind of thing, which is like, oh, stream.
But I think like overall, I think we're just getting better at streaming. I think that was like one of our issues with previous albums is not being able to hit these streaming numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Like our YouTube is good. Like we're always hitting our YouTube marks, and I think that's just like going to continue as we
Yeah,
go.
I mean YouTube, like the way YouTube does things hasn't really changed in a while.
No.
I'm
But
gonna knock
streaming
on wood
has.
because because anything can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, streaming has, especially with like Spotify and Apple Music,
Yeah.
there's always like a little thing that'll change, and then it like kind of puts everything off on like how we used to do things.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, okay, well, time to tell everyone to adapt in this manner.
Yeah. But
it's
I think
it's a lot of the factors, just like we're just gonna get on the same page and just
but I think like we are, and so it's exciting to see these numbers. And I know it's not all about the numbers. I do understand that, but it's just fascinating to me, like this trajectory of stuff that's been like happening is all. And it's exciting to see like these numbers be at these spots, and like BTS deserves it, obviously.
1,000%.
Obviously. It's all about that, it's like we've talked about this before, of everybody like complaining about like, oh, you're just like streaming for streaming, and I'm like, not necessarily. Like it's all organic growth.
I'm also streaming to listen to the music,
Yeah, I want to listen to it, but I also want to do it properly, Yeah. If you need information on like how to stream properly, there's a ton of different ARMY focus groups that can sort of tell you how to stream
and
properly.
as we get closer to the comeback, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to like pinpoint a couple of them and talk about it and put some can't find the word tools and threads that talk about it in more detail in our description. So for those who want to participate in it can.
Yeah, and we'll go over it.
Like obviously it's not mandatory. Like
no,
it's not like if you don't stream, that doesn't mean that you're not an ARMY. Like
no.
It's just it's really just if you want to.
Yeah. We're not forcing you.
Sorry. Artist shout out.
Yeah.
My artist this week is Aries Art Hell on Instagram.
Oh.
I think I said it properly. Hopefully.
I don't know. Let's take a look.
It's so good.
Ooh, okay. I really like this. That one.
Isn't it so good?
Look at Yoongi and look at Psy. Oh my gosh, I love this.
It's so good.
I love. Aw, and her commissions are so cute.
Yeah.
She really like captures their like essence.
And they have a reel with RJ.
I'm really into this. It's like realism, but also
like cartoony.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? It really reminds me of. Okay, this is gonna be a weird reference, but like, come with me on this journey that I'm.
Okay.
It really reminds me of like a card captor's like Sailor Moon aesthetic. You know what I mean?
I see it.
Right? I
do see it.
Right? I love it.
But yeah, it just kind of I've been following them for a while, and I'm just like, why did I not? Yeah,
I know. So my artist this week, I actually met. So I went to the Calgary Expo.
Sorry, I opened the page.
As you should. So I've actually this artist's name is Mengo, and I actually met her in 2019. Was the last time I've been to the expo, and I have like a BTS pin of hers that she has, and we got to talking this time because she had all of the prints of the members, so I got them. She's Canadian. Love her. It's great.
The Nezuko one, though.
I know. I know.
I kind of just been staring at it.
Yeah. It's good. She also does like pins and keychains and that kind of stuff, but
So good.
her art is just like incredible and
It's so varied.
right?
That
It's
is
adorable,
amazing.
but also like the like watercolor aspect I really love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is amazing.
Yeah, I really love it. And she's like the sweetest person ever. And obviously like she's an army, so love her. And it was really fun to see her again like at the expo this year to be like, "Oh my god."
I'm still over here with like my mouth open, just
Yeah.
like looking at her stuff.
It's so good. It's so good. Like, and
It's so good.
I love the watercolor aesthetic. I'm such a sucker for watercolor. I just, it's so pretty.
I mean, just
Like, yeah. It's just, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. But yeah, that's my artist this week.
I think it's been a little bit, but it's feed time.
Oh yes.
I've missed it. Bring back the memes.
Oh, this one is. I mean, from the music video. Come on.
Yeah, you good, bro? No, bro.
No.
Oh, on the same. Oh, I'm not on Discord. One moment.
Oh.
In the same vein of
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Literally died. I really like this one. I saw it recently and I was like,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Oh.
He gets trapped all the time.
Poor baby.
Poor baby.
Oh, have you seen this playlist?
No. Wait, let me look at this a little closer. Stop it.
It's a problem.
Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, I saw this. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I don't know what to say to that, to be honest.
That's me.
That's me. I'm
It's
dead.
me.
You know what's funny this week is the hashtag airport Twitter was hilarious this week. Really sending me into Delulu
real quick
territory.
On that one. When I saw the Montreal one, I was like,
they were like the third one, like the second or third Canadian airport.
Yeah,
to
I was like,
okay,
that. Makes sense. It's an international airport.
Yeah.
But then the Kansas City one did.
I know. Calgary did too, and I was like, what is going on? And then Edmonton had to chime in because Alberta, Battle of Alberta is
of course
strong here.
But I showed the tweet to Jacob.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Why do you look upset?" I was like, "I'm not upset. I'm confused." And it was like, "Well, get unconfused."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Boy,
I think you're onto something.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one hurt.
I was looking at it recently and just like, shit. Yes, Min Yoongi. Let's go.
So I got this one from the group chat.
His ass is like
in one of the few times that I came in and had to dip out because it was just spoilers.
Ass is iconic.
Yeah.
Do you have one more?
I have a couple more.
Okay, all
right. I have this one.
I love that. Sai really tricked him for that one.
I have this one. And to end it on a not that reference, let's go with that one.
Oh my god. Hobie, where are you?
Where he's got no body.
He's like a floating head.
He's gone. When I saw that, I was like, hello?
Heckin' weird, bro.
It's so weird.
It's hella weird. I don't know how to feel about that.
I laugh to hide away the pain.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Alright, let's go to our songs of the week.
Songs of the week. Okay, so my two songs are very similar. I think for non-BTS that had to be my song of this week because it's just I don't have words, you know, it's iconic.
I mean, it's technically also mine, but you know.
I know. And my BTS song this week is, of course, it has to be Fire.
Told me.
All fire, bow wow wow.
All fire.
All
bow
fire,
wow.
bow wow wow. Thank you, Tay.
Yeah, iconic.
Thank you for that. I don't know, I was like making my playlist and I put this one at the top of my like hype playlist and I was like, yes, this is the way that I need to start off every day. Yeah.
And it is 100% going to go on my workout playlist when I do start working out.
It's true. That song is a really good workout playlist song, to be honest. That one in like Not Today and honestly my entire hype playlist is a good workout playlist.
As long as it's a hype song, normally it helps.
Yeah.
Like just put me some ITZY on there too. That's gonna be
easy.
My BTS song this week is Heartbeat.
Oh.
I had a moment where I was in my feelings. My brother did not appreciate it, but it was really funny.
That's fair.
Yeah, I had like a whole moment this week. I saw a TikTok where it's like a little brother saying that he would go to his sister first for help. And I was like, would you do that with me too? But it was like, okay, it was like 11:15 here, which means it was 12:15 for him.
Yeah.
And it was like
he gets his like text message.
Yeah, I know he was awake because like gamers.
Yeah. I know.
And and he like I was like, I just want like I know like you know this, but we don't really say it, so I just wanted to say it that like you can always come to me and like I love you. And it's also the day when I got the news, the health news I told you about.
Yeah.
And he was like me too, and I love you too, but you drunk? And I was like, no, I'm completely sober laying in bed.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Fine. But yeah, I had a moment where I was in my feelings, and so Heartbeat was my song this week for that reason, because it kind of comforted me, so kind of worked.
It's a comfort song.
And my non-BTS song is I'm Not Cool by Hyuna. That song is great. I love that song.
Heck yeah.
Because I saw like a dance cover of it, and like, first of all, that crew slapped. They were really good. But the song just slaps. It's just so good.
Yeah.
So those are my songs. It's just so good.
Just so good.
And not at all the same vibe.
No, it's like complete opposite vibes you got going on there. I mean, whatever.
We're out for a couple weeks, just.
I know, it's fair. I don't know.
I'm in my feels, and then I'm just like, I need to get out of the feels, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, those are our songs this week.
Yeah. And so that's us wrapping up. Yeah. So as usual, we have a new podcast coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. You can also listen to us on the go, basically on any app where you can listen to podcasts on the go. Not on Facebook, but otherwise you can find us on our socials at ThinkTank or at ThinkTank Podcast. Kind of wanted to revamp that one just for this time. Not sure if it works, but we're still not on Facebook.
Yeah, it's true. We're not. Listen, I have too many social media apps, all right? I can't be on all of them.
It would be a mess if we added Facebook. In general. Facebook is a special place.
Truly.
But otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. On that note, have a good week.
Have a good week,
And
everybody.
we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.